Okay, this is when we start CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo doo doo. Hi. I like your dress.
Thank you.
It's a mermaid dress?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Kennedy, what's yours?
My name is Anjali.
What's a beautiful name?
Thank you.
I'm Naomi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Do you
you
know why
too.
you're here today?
No, I do not.
Can you take a guess by looking on set and seeing my outfit?
I think you might be a lifeguard.
Yeah.
By the word lifeguard on your shirt, yeah.
Definitely. You're meeting a lifeguard. I'm the lifeguard.
What?
Yeah. Do you know what a lifeguard does?
They keep you safe from getting hurt. They save people if they're drowning, and they tell the rules.
Yeah, they are definitely rule tellers.
No running, no splashing, and no hitting people.
Yeah, roughhousing is a big no-no.
Are you one of the meaner lifeguards?
I wouldn't say mean, but I would like it for everybody to be safe. And if that means that I have to yell at you to slow down from running or doing too many jumps on the diving board, then I'll do it.
I mean, sometimes we do too many jumps on the diving board.
Have you ever seen someone drown?
I have.
You did?
And I had to get in and save them.
What was it like?
It was very scary. A lot of times when I have saved somebody, it's even when I'm not even working. There was a time where somebody was swimming out to a swim dock and they ended up losing their breath and they got tired. I had to jump in with all my clothes on and save them. And it was cold that day. I did not want to get in, but as a lifeguard, you kind of commit yourself to the duties of saving people when they're drowning.
Yeah.
And to be able to give somebody their life back because I jumped in and saved them is very rewarding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you like to swim?
Yes, I love to.
How good of swimmers do you think you guys are?
Like probably near the top. We're really good, in my opinion.
In my opinion, I'm not that good.
I'm a pretty good swimmer, yeah.
Well, I knew how to swim in short water, but in the big water, I was terrified.
Yeah, the big water is very scary. Have you ever swam in the lake before?
In the lake? That's very dirty.
I know, I know. It's very important to make sure you have a buddy and you ask permission to go in there.
What if you drowned in a lake and no one's with you?
That is worst case scenario. That's why it's very important to make sure somebody knows that you're in the water. Always practice the buddy system and make sure somebody's with you when you're in the water, okay?
Okay.
Anytime you get in the water, you want to make sure you have a water watcher. Do you know what that is?
A washer that washes bathing suit.
That's definitely a good thought process, but a water watcher is an adult that is making sure that you stay safe while you're in the water. So you always want to have a water watcher with you, no matter what.
How often do lifeguards help people not drown?
So there's a statistic that 8,000 children go to the emergency room due to drowning incidents, and 1,000 of those children end up dying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, it's very shocking.
Not all of that happens at a pool, right? Like that could just happen at the beach or stuff like
Exactly, yeah. What do you think you're supposed to do when you are in trouble in the water or you feel like you're drowning?
Definitely call for help and like see who's around you.
Definitely. I would suggest to definitely let somebody know you need help and then go on your back and float.
Yeah.
Because then you could stay calm. A lot of times when people start panicking, they'll start splashing and then the water will go in their mouth when they're like screaming.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me what it looks like to see somebody drowning?
Like sink down, and all the air leaves their body.
Yeah.
Like and there's like there's like a bunch of bubbles.
That's a very accurate description. A lot of people assume that when somebody's drowning, it's a lot of like splashing and chaos, but majority of drownings are very silent and very still. Because drowning is usually very quiet, it's very important to have a life jacket on, even if you're a really good swimmer. Have you ever worn a life jacket before?
Nope.
Never?
Nope.
Can I try on the life jackets?
Yeah.
This is a life jacket?
Yeah. Let me show you how to put it on properly. There you go. Like that, and like that, like that.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Should life vest fit a little tighter?
It's better for it to be tighter than it is for it to be looser because it could fall off. One test that we do to make sure that it fits is go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna yank on you. Does it go above your ears?
No.
That's perfect because if you're in the water and the water is pushing up, it won't.
It can go above my ears.
See, and that's not a good fitting life jacket because it doesn't snap or fit at all. You wanna make sure that this is not going above your ears because when you're in the water is gonna push up on your life jacket like this and you don't want it to fall off. I'm gonna pull up here and tell me if it goes over your ears. Does it?
No.
No. So you're perfectly fitted for a life jacket.
When I'm like on a boat or something, I always wear my life vest. 'Cause
Yes.
You don't know what can happen in that type of water.
Have you ever had any scary experiences in the water?
Well, yeah, when I was younger, like, I remember I had to swim, it was like 12 feet, and one of the girls couldn't swim, but she was in the water, and I didn't know what to do, so I actually had to try and help her, and she was kind of like kicking me underneath, using me as a floaty, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's very scary. There is a reach, throw, and don't go saying that you should remember.
Yeah.
You could use something like a stick to reach for them, to pull them in.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, look around for anything like one of those floaties, the round donuts. Throw that to them and pull them in, but don't go. Because like you said, she started kicking you. And when she starts kicking you and panicking, that puts you at risk.
Yeah.
So we always want to make sure that we call for an adult, reach, throw, and don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what CPR is?
Yes.
What is it?
Bringing somebody back who's unconscious, right?
CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Oh, okay. I knew there was cardio in it, but I forgot the rest.
CPR is a rescue technique for somebody who has either stopped breathing or their heart has stopped. So it's a manual way of keeping somebody alive.
How do you do CPR?
If you see somebody that needs your help with CPR, first you're gonna yell and say, "Help, somebody call the ambulance."
Help! Someone call the ambulance!
Perfect. And then I'm gonna check and see, Jeff, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my goodness, Joey, are you okay?
And he's not responsive. We're gonna put our face to his head and look at his chest, see if you can see his belly breathing, and if you could feel air coming out of his mouth. Is his chest moving?
No.
You don't feel any air?
No.
Okay, this is when we start CPR. You wanna go like this, you find the sternum, which is that flat part in your chest, and you'll sing the song Baby Shark. So you're gonna do 30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo doo doo.
Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark.
Then we're gonna do 2 rescue breaths. You're gonna tilt his head back so that his airway is open and do 1, 2. In real life, we would put our mouth on there and you do this until the ambulance comes.
Why did you choose to be a lifeguard?
I was a swimmer growing up, and I also saw a lack of Black women being lifeguards. So that inspired me to want to teach kids how to swim, especially kids of color. It is a very high statistic that 67% of Black people can't swim.
My dad can't swim.
Your great-grandma was probably not allowed in the pool due to segregation in the United States. I know, isn't that unfair? We weren't allowed to go to swimming pools. That ended up trickling down to people of color being afraid of the water naturally, just throughout generations. People of color usually end up avoiding the water.
Where you grow up, like, also plays a role in whether you need to know how to swim or not, too, right?
But it's also a survival skill.
Yeah.
Like, no matter where you live, there's bodies of water everywhere that people could fall into, or freak accidents like natural disasters could happen. A lot of people died during and after Hurricane Katrina because they didn't know how to swim.
Wow.
Are you more or less likely wanting to be a lifeguard after hearing all this?
I don't know, because you said, like, when you'd have to save people, it usually wasn't even while you were working. So maybe it would also be a good thing because it's kind of like just a life skill to have. Like, you know, you could help someone out in case of an emergency. So I think I'd consider it.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. Thanks for watching Kids Meet a Lifeguard.
Bye.
I swim like this.
Oh, like that? What about? Okay, let's Let's swim like this. Watch. Let me see your arms. Go like this. This is called crawl stroke. And then you're gonna turn your head to the side. Take a breath. Yeah, let's do it. Ready? Yeah.